Well, I promise this is my last plane fight for a while because now my actual backpacking begins. A friend of mine from back home invited me to stay with her in her half-house, half-surf shop that she lived in Tivat, Montenegro. I've never even heard of Montenegro, but seeing how I wanted to explore Eastern Europe, it seemed like a good start. And to my surprise, I stumbled upon a paradise.
And this is my front yard.
Montenegro is gorgeous. It offered mountains, the clear blue Adriatic Sea, and churches built in the middle of the water, offering any child the perfect excuse to not have to attend church on Sunday. Tivat is a relatively poor city, but many millionaires come here to vacation and park their yachts. Because of this, most of the people I met here either worked at sea on a boat, or they were born rich. Luckily for me, the friend that I was staying with was acquaintances with just about every hot girl in town, which often made me look way cooler than I actually am. My time here was an escape from reality. We would wake up in the morning, swim in the sea, go paddleboarding, drink at a beach bar, or maybe try wakeboarding for the first time. Outside of the city was a small medieval town of Kotor. Unfortunately, I was forced to join 8 attractive girls to explore the Kotor castle. As if that wasn't bad enough, the climb to the top of the mountain was a grueling 1,350 steps. Perhaps the only good part about the climb was that one of the girls spoke Russian. I'm just kidding. The view at the top was amazing, and it was worth every last step. But I felt guilty for spending so much time here, as I wasn't exploring any new culture. Just about everyone I met here was either from Australia or the States. But ask yourself, if you were surrounded every day with beautiful scenery, cheap drinks, and expensive women, wouldn't you have done the same? My next stop is Belgrade, Serbia. I don't know anyone there, I don't know the language, and worst of all, I don't know where I'm sleeping tonight. But remember, every major city in Europe has a weekly couchsurfers meeting.
Just got into Belgrade via bus, and I guess this is a couchsurfer party. This is the couchsurfers? Yeah!
The strange part was that this so-called party was at a public park. As an American, drinking in a park is insane to me. Back home, you'd be arrested for such an act. But here, not only was it completely normal...
What is that? Rakia? Rakia.
It was completely awesome. After a few drinks, I met someone kind enough to let me crash on their couch, and then it was time to explore what the people of Belgrade are most proud of, their nightlife.
Well, the evil never sleeps, so you can feel between the sheets, so you can feel it as it creeps, whoa, whoa, with every heartbeat.
Although their strip of floating nightclubs along the famous Danube River was impressive, it was how cheap the drinks were that really won me over. Actually, everything in Serbia was cheap because the country suffers economically.
You only have the best women in Serbia. Everything else sucks?
Yes, everything is bad. Everything.
And there's no jobs here?
No jobs, but they want the money, and if you don't have money, you are in problem.
It puts into perspective just how lucky I am. How easy it is for an American to get a visa or a passport and leave my country, but for others it's much more difficult.
You work 40 hours a week and you make $250 a month.
You can see the sights of Belgrade in a day. You can visit one of the largest churches in the world, visit the Nikola Tesla Museum for an electrifying experience, or visit their main attraction, the Belgrade Fortress. In the past 2 countries I went to, I had friends or family to back me up. But now that I'm traveling alone in unknown territories, I have a feeling this is where my real journey starts.